नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद्भागवतम 9th canto, chapter 9, text 34. पुरुषादेन वक्षितं स्वतन्त्यात्मानं उर्वीसं असपत् कुपिता सती. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. When the chaste wife of the Brahman saw that her husband was about to discharge semen, had been eaten by the man-eater, she was overwhelmed with grief and lamentation. Thus she angrily cursed the king. Pravati Sloka, text 35. Jasman me vakhita papo kamartaya patistaya tabapi mritturadhanat akruta pragyam darshita. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. O foolish, sinful person, because you have eaten my husband when I was sexually inclined and desiring to have the seed of a child, I shall also see you die when you attempt to discharge semen in your wife. In other words, whenever you attempt to sexually unite with your wife, you shall die. Parvati Sloka, text 36. Eva mitrasaham saptvam patiloka parayana tadasthini samidhya agnou prasya bhartugatim gata. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Thus the wife of the Brahman cursed King Saudasa, known as Mitrasaha. Then, being inclined to go with her husband, she set fire to her husband's bones, fell into the fire herself, went with him to the same destination. Visapo dvadasabdante maithunaya samudyataha vigyapya brahmani sapam mahisyaso nivarito. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. After 12 years, when King Saudas was released from the curse of by Vasishtha, he wanted to have sexual intercourse with his wife, but the queen reminded him about the curse of the Brahmani, and thus he was checked from sexual intercourse. Text 38. Ada urdham satatyajo Sri sukham karmana prajaha Vasishtha tadanugyato Madayantyang prajamadhat. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. After being thus instructed, the king gave up future happiness of sexual intercourse and by destiny remained sonless. Later, with the king's permission, great saint Vasishtha begot a child in the womb of Madayanti. Text 39. Savai saptasama garabham abhibhranna vyajayato jigni asmanodaram tasya swasmakastena kathyate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Madayanti bore the child within the womb for 7 years and didn't give birth. Therefore Vasishtha struck her abdomen with a stone and then the child was born. Consequently the child was known as Asmaka, the child born of a stone. Text 40. अस्मकात् बालिको यज्ञे दस्त्रीभिः परिरक्षितो नारी कवच इत्युक्तो निक्षेत्रे मुळको अभवत्. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. From Asmaka, Balika took bath. Because Balika was surrounded by women and was therefore saved from this anger of Parsuram, he was known as Nari Kavacha, one who is protected by women. When Parsuram vanquished all the Kshatriyas, Balika became the progenitor of more Kshatriyas. Therefore he was known as Mulaka, the root of the Kshatriya dynasty. Text 41. Tato Dasaratha Tasmat Putra Aida Bidis Tata Raja Vishwasaho Jasya Khatvangas Chakravarti Abhut. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. From Balika came a son named Dasaratha. From Dasaratha came a son named Aidabidi, and from Aidabidi came King Vishwasaha. The son of King Vishwasaha was the famous Maharaj Khatvanga. Parvati Sloka, text 42. Jo Devairarthito Daityan Abadhi Judhi Durjayasam Abadhi Judhi Durjayam Murtamayurgyan Petayim Sopurang Sandadhi Manaha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. King Khatvanga was unconquerable in any fight. Requested by the demigods to join them in fighting demons, he won victory, and the demigods, being very pleased, wanted to give him a benediction. The king inquired from them about the duration of his life and was informed that he had only one moment more. Thus he immediately left his palace, went to his own residence, where he engaged his mind fully on the lotus feet of the Lord. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The example of Maharaj Khatvanga in performing devotional service is brilliant. Maharaj Khatvanga engaged himself for only a moment in devotional service to the Lord, but he was promoted back to Godhead. Therefore, if one practices devotional service from the beginning of his life, surely he will return home back to Godhead without doubt, asansaya. In Bhagavad Gita, the word asansaya is used to describe the devotee. There the Lord himself gives this instruction, Vajjasakta manapartho yogam junjan madasraya asansayam samagrama jatha gansasi tassunam. Now here, O son of Prutha, Arjuna, how? By practicing yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 7:1. Lord also instructs, Janma karmam chame divyam, evam jo viji tattvatah, tyakta deham punarjanma naiti mangeti swarjana. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities doesn't, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. Bhagavad Gita 4:9. Therefore, from the very beginning of one's life, one should practice bhakti yoga, which increases one's attachment for Krishna. If one daily sees the deity in the temple, makes offerings by worshipping the deity, chants the holy name, the personality of Godhead, preaches about the glorious activities of the Lord as much as possible, and thus becomes attached to Krishna. This attachment is called asakti. When one's mind is attached to Krishna, madhyasakta manaha, one can fulfill the mission of life in one human birth. If one misses this opportunity, one doesn't know where he is going, how long he will remain in this cycle of birth and death, and when he will again achieve the human form of life and the chance to return home back to Godhead. The most intelligent person, therefore, uses every moment of his life to render loving service to the Lord. Nectar emanating from Krishna now. This is asakti, this is attachment. Here Prabhupada says this thing. This is attachment called asakti. Asakti. When one mind is attached to Krishna, one can fulfill the mission of life in one human birth. Why? Second birth. Uncertain, no guarantee. When again you will get this opportunity, the human birth? Or manav janma hoy no hoy, you may not get. So, what will happen? what will happen to you? Now you have gotten. Now chance has been given to you. You have gotten this rarely achieved birth, this human birth. Huh? Durlabhum manusam janmam. Huh? A bahu katha. So, the example of Khatwanga Maharaj. The example of Maharaj Khatwanga in performing devotional service is brilliant. Maharaj Khatwanga engaged himself for only a moment in devotional service to the Lord. But he was promoted back to Godhead. Therefore, if one practices devotional service from the beginning of his life, surely he will return home back to Godhead without a doubt or sansaya. Have you practiced from beginning? No. But Maharaj Khatwanga practiced only for one moment. Last moment of his life, he went back. Huh? Isn't it? In Bhagavad Gita, the word asansa is used to describe the devotee. Then, there the Lord himself gives his instruction. Madhya sakta manapartha jugam junyan madasraya asansayam samagrammang jathagyan sasya tasrana. Now here, O son of Pritha, Arjuna, how I practice yoga in full consciousness of me, with mind attached to me, you can know me in full, free from doubt. Again, it says, Janma karunchame divyam evam joviti tattataha takta deham punardhananaiti bhageti swarjuna. One who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities doesn't, upon leaving this body, take birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal labor. Where is? Fall down. Knows him tattva. Krishna says clearly, no. Therefore, from the very beginning of one's life, one should practice bhakti yoga, bhajan, which increases one's attachment for Krishna. Practical example Prabhupada gives. If one daily sees the deity in the temple, makes offering by worshipping the deity, chants the holy name of the Lord, and preaches about the glorious activities of the Lord as much as possible, he thus becomes attached to Krishna. This attachment is called asakti. Adusraddha, tat sadhu sangha, tat bhajan kriya, nashta nivritti, nishtha tata, ruchi tata asakti. Then comes asakti. This is asakti, attachment. When one's mind is attached to Krishna madhya asakta mana, one can fulfill the mission of life in one human birth. What is the mission of life? To get love of Krishna. That's the supreme, perfection, goal. To get Krishna. Do you understand? To get Krishna. How can you get Krishna? How can you approach Krishna? Krishna is the only object of love. Without love you cannot approach Krishna, you cannot get Krishna. So that love, Krishna prema, prem bhakti, is the mission, is goal. Supreme the perfection, that is the goal of life. Fulfill the mission of life in one human birth. The human birth, the purpose of this human, really achieved birth, durlabham manusam janmam, labdha sadalo yidam bahushamavante, manusya marthada manitya mapiya dhira. Repeatedly in Bhagavata, it is said, after undergoing lakhs of species of life and lakhs of Brahmandas, one gets this chance. He gets this rarely achieved birth, human birth. And mission of human life is Paramartha Labh, Krishna Prema Bhakti. You understand? Thereby you will get Krishna. That's the mission. So, if one misses this opportunity, one doesn't know where he is going. Where are you going, Baba? What is your destination? How long will you remain in the cycle of birth and death? How long? Kodo nidra jao maya pisa chiro kole. How long will you sleep in the lap of Maya? How long will you sleep in the lap of Maya? How long? How many lakhs of lives? Already slept lakhs of lives. How long? Isn't it? That is it. Cycle of birth. Then he will again achieve the human form of life and the chance to return him back to Godhead. No guarantee. Uncertain. You may not get again this human birth. Or manusya janma hoy, na hoy. Is there any guarantee? You will miss this opportunity now. Never engage yourself this, what is it? Priti Purna Bhajan, loving bhajan. You miss this opportunity. What guarantee is there again you'll get human birth? No guarantee. The most intelligent person therefore uses every moment of his life to render loving service to the Lord. This is the conclusion. Jai jana bhaje Krishna se bada chatur. Who is intelligent? Who is most intelligent? Jai jana bhaje Krishna se bada chatur. Who does Krishna bhajan, he is most intelligent. He never misses even one moment of his life. All is engaged in loving bhajan, loving service to the Lord. Bhajan means service. Understand me? Every moment engaged, never misses one moment. Are you doing? Do you understand? We are chanting, singing that song. Hari Hari Bifale Janama Boaino. Manusya Janma Paya, Radha Krishna Naam Bhajiya, Janya Sunya Vishwa Khainu. Give me. That Narottam Das Thakur Mahajana. Mahajana jai kahe Satyamani. Sadhu Mahajan. Mahajan says, that is truth. That is truth. Mahajana Jena Gata Sapantha. Follow the footprints of Mahajana. Mahajana. This Narottam Das Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they have sung it. Oh Lord Hari, I have spent my life uselessly, having obtained a rarely achieved birth, human birth, and having not worshipped Radha Krishna, not doing Radha Krishna bhajan, and knowingly drinking poison. Isn't it? Knowingly drinking poison. Are not you? Drinking poison. The treasure of divine love in Golaka Vrindavan has descended as the congregation chanting O Lord Hari. Golokero Premadhana Hari Nama Sankirtana Golokero Premadhana Hari Nama Sankirtana Rati Najan Miloke Netaye Rati Najan Miloke Sansaro Visanore Divani Sihiya Jode Sansaro Visanore जुड़ाईते ना कोई उपाय जुड़ाईते ना कोई उपाय জীবের দশা মলিন দেখে নিতাই নাম এনেছে ব্রজ থেকে রে isn't it? জীবের দশা মলিন দেখে নিতাই নাম এনেছে ব্রজ থেকে নিতাই ইজ very very more merciful than Gaur. Nitai is more merciful than Gaur. Nitai saw the condition of jivas here in the material world. Suffering. Time immemorial. His heart. Bled. Heart bleeds. So let me go. Take this. Golakar Premadhan Harinam Sankirtan. From Brajbhumi, Golak Vrindavan, he came down here with that Harinam Sankirtan, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Mukhya Pathe Jiva Pai Krishna Premadhana, Niraparade Nam Raile Pai. Your chanting is pure, offenseless, your name is not different from Krishna, you'll get prema. Do you understand? Then you will get Krishna. That is the mission of human life. There it says, Golakar Premadhana Harinam Sankirtana, Ratina Damila Kenatai. So, this Harinam Sankirtana is Golakar Premadhana. This is invaluable asset available in Golak Vrindavan. But I am so foolish rascal. I am not developed attachment, attraction for this chanting of holy name. Isn't it? Developed attraction to what? Like hog, developed attraction to stool. Isn't it? The stool is available. Running there. Stool is available. Not running there where such Golaka Prem Dhan is available. Understand my language? Such a fool. Ratina Janmilo cannot die. Why did my attraction for that Golaka Prem Dhan, her Naam Sankirtan never come about? Day and night my heart burns from the fire of the poison of worldliness. Yes. Judaite na koi upay. I have not taken the means to relieve it. I am such a fool. Rascal I am. Brajendra Nandana Jai Sachisuta Hoilo Sei, Balaram Hoilo Nitai, Dino Hino Jato Chilo, Horinami Udharlo Tar Saki, Jagai Malai, Lord Krishna, son of King of Braja, became son of Sachi, Lord Chaitanya Sajinandan, Balaram became Nitai, holy name delivered all those souls who were lowly and wretched. The two sinners, Jagai and Madhai, are evidence of this. Prabhu Nanda Sutta, Vrushabhanu Sutta Juto, Karuna Karo Hoi Var, Narottam Das Koe, Na Thelio Ranga Pai, Tuma Bina Ke Ache Amar. O Lord Krishna, O son Nanda, accompanied by daughter of Vrushabhanu, please be merciful to me. Narottam Das says, O Lord, please do not push me away from your reddish lotus feet, for who is my beloved, except for you. Is only beloved. The object of love is Krishna. It insists. So, that is the mission of life. One misses this opportunity, one doesn't know where he is going, how long will remain in the cycle of birth and death, and when will again achieve the human form of life and the chance to return home back to Godhead. The most intelligent person therefore uses every moment of his life to render loving service to the Lord. Every moment. Don't miss one moment. Isn't it? He is intelligent. Jai Jana Bhaje Krishna, se bada chatur. He is intelligent. Se bada chatur. He is very intelligent who does Krishna bhajan with love. Priti Purna bhajan. He is intelligent. Otherwise, what is intelligence? Do you understand? Jiver Swarupa hoy, Krishner Nitya Das. The Swarup of Jiva is Krishna's eternal servant. So, this Priti, Bhakti, Prema Bhakti is Swarup Dharma of Jiva. Understand my language? Swarup Dharma, natural Dharma of the Jiva. But in a conditional stage, he has forgotten Krishna. Developed bodily conditional life, thinking body is self. So, what type of dealings he has been doing in this bodily conditional life in conditional stage? He is doing this loving dealings with his body, home and heart, his wife, his son, his daughter, his kith and kin, his relatives. Isn't it? Not loving dealings with Krishna. Isn't it? He has forgotten. As a result, what he gets? He gets some little, very little, little happiness. Consequence is unlimited misery, unlimited misery. Dukkha jonaya evati. Isn't it? Dukkha jonaya. Unlimited misery. Unlimited, unlimited. Fool is a fool. Fool! Is a fool. Isn't it? He has not put or placed Krishna with object of love in platform of love. Instead, he has put whom? Put his body and body relation, wife, son, daughter in the platform of love. He's full. Isn't it? Full. So, consequence, unlimited misery. Therefore, who is only Sruhudam Sarvabhutanam, who is your only well-wishing friend, who is he? Krishna. What he says? Pritinna javan mai vasudeve namuchyate dehajo yena tavan. As long as you have not developed priti, love towards me, Vasudeva, Krishna, you will never be free from this bodily bondage. Understand me? Therefore say, how long will you remain in the cycle of birth and death? How long? As long as you have not developed priti, love towards me, Vasudeva, then how long? Here he says, if one misses this opportunity, doesn't know where he is going, how long he will remain in the cycle of birth and death, when will he again achieve human form of life and chance to return home back to Godhead? He is a fool. The fool, he misses this opportunity. Not fool, intelligent, never miss. The most intelligent person therefore uses every moment of his life to render loving service to the Lord. Every moment. So, Purushottam Tirtha, fool, are acting like a fool. Jai jana bhaje Krishna, se bada chatur. One who does Krishna bhajan, never misses one moment, he is most intelligent. Most intelligent. Krishna is the only object of love. Lord Hari is the only object of love. Priti is nitya visaya. This priti, we have eternal loving relationship with Krishna. That is eternal. Here, relationship, material relation, temporary. Temporary. Consequence, unlimited. Misery. So, this is the mission of human birth, mission of life. Krishna Prema. And that Krishna comes as Gauranga, Sachinandana, Prema Purushottama, gives that Prema through chanting this holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Mukhya pathe jiva paye Krishna Prema dhana, niraparadhe naam loile paye Prema dhana. If your chanting is offenseless, pure name is not different from Krishna, that is Prema. Do you understand? Your chanting is pure, offenseless, then that's Prema. You'll get Prema, you'll get Krishna. Do you understand? That is question of Prema. So that Prema is the goal of life. Do you understand? That is the supreme perfection of human birth. Without Prema, nobody can get Krishna. Nobody can approach Krishna. Nobody can get him. Do you follow? Therefore the Gaudiya Acharyas, Vaishnavas, they say this Prema is supreme truth, Paratattva, Prema. Do you understand? And this creation, the base of creation is Prema. Because it has come from Krishna. Do you understand? Anadiradi Govindam Sarva Karanam. So, in Vedic Hyman it is also said, the Jagat, material world, has come from that Ananda, transcendental bliss, and going on, the goal is Ananda, destination is Ananda, going towards it, isn't it? And Veda says Anandam Brahma, Supreme Brahma, Parabrahma, Ananda. Sachidananda Vigraha, Sanmaya, Chinmaya, Anandamaya, full of transcendental bliss. The Gaudiya Acharya says that is Prema. The Parakashta last limit of that Ananda is Prema. In Chaitanya Charitamrita he says, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Prema Akhyan. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Prema Akhyan. That rasa mellow is derived from that transcendental pleasure. It's transcendental mellow Chinmaya Rasa, that is Prema. Understand me? Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Prema Akhyan. Chaitanya Charitamrita you may see. So, this Prema is not one-sided, it is two-sided. Prema has Vishaya and Asraya. Do you understand? Vishaya, Asraya. Krishna is Pritir Vishaya and Premi Bhaktas are Pritir Asraya. Do you understand? Krishna is the object of love, Premi Bhaktas they are abode of love. Asraya. Isn't it? So, Here it is hinted. Rupa Goswami, Rasacharya, he has given the definition of prema. What is that definition? Jad bhava bandhanam junar buddhi prema nigadyate. Understand? I cannot but tell this thing, because it is hinted here, the goal of human life. Jad bhava bandhanam junar buddhi prema nigadyate. This is bhava bandhana. This is the tie of loving bondage. Understand me? Bondage of loving sentiment. That is prema. Understand my language? Jad bhava bandhana junar buddhi prema nigadyate. This bandhana, this bondage is eternal, not temporary. Is always newer, never grows old. Understand? Never grows old. Is ever newer. It has no death. It's deathless. Do you understand? Amar, Abhinasi. That is prema. Understand me? Though externally, apparently you find all the symptoms, all the causes of annihilation is there, still it is not annihilated. Sarvata dhvansaraitam satyapi dhvansakarani. This is prema. Understand me? My language? Deaf. Why shall I say if you are deaf? Cannot hear me? Why shall I say? Are you hearing? If you are deaf, then I am sowing the seed in a barren land. No fructification. Usara bhumite bija bopon. No reciprocation. So, this is bhav bandhan, loving bondage between bhakta and Bhagavan. Premi bhakta and Bhagavan. Understand me? This is prema. So, then there is gradual development. Isn't it? Gradual development. Example, acharyas give. This is mellow. You understand? Juice. Sugarcane juice. Like sugarcane juice. So sweet. If you condense it, then it becomes what? Molasses. Make it more condensed. Then it becomes sugar. Make it more condensed. Then it becomes sugar candy. Isn't it? And make it more condensed. Then what is that? Sita Mistri. The big block of sugar candy. Not tiny blocks. Understand? Similarly, the gradual development of this prema is there. That is gradual development. That is sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, bhava, ruda mahabhava, drida mahabhava, modanakya, madanakya. Understand? Last is madanakya mahabhava. Do you follow? This is topic. Gaudiya Acharyas, they have discussed this thing. So, let me in this respect tell you, when this prema becomes condensed, then it says sneha. First is sneha. What is that sneha? Chid dip deepanan. Ujjwal Nilamani Rupapad says, when this sneha stage comes, the heart, in the heart, the devotee, there's some enlightenment is there. In Gita, that Krishna says, Tesang sattajuktanang bhadatang pratipudbakam dadami buddhijogam tamjena mangupadantite. Next verse says, Tesang eva anukampartham ahang ajnanadam tamang nasayami atmabhavasto jnanadipena bhasvata. It is hinted there. In Gita, everything is there, but in very seed form. But it is explained elaborately in Bhagavatam. Then most in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Gradual development. It's all there. Do you understand? Tesanga anukampartham jnanadantamu nasayami atmabhavasta jnanadipena vasvata. I enkindle the jnanadipa, the light of knowledge. Thereby, the ignorance, the darkness, ignorance called darkness dissipated. This is sneha, chid dip dipanan. That means Hrudaya, the heart becomes enlightened. There is no question of darkness at all, no ignorance. Again, Hrudayam Dravayan. Then this is the first rise, first condensed state of prema, that is sneha. Then Hrudayam Dravayan. That means the heart melts. No hardness is there. Heart melts. Understand me? Heart melts. This is sneha. When this sneha stage is there, then what will happen? You'll definitely daily come to see the beautiful form of the Lord. Here Prabhupada says. What Prabhupada says, it is all here. Very short purport, but so big thing is here. Deep purport here. Bhakti Vedanta purport, you understand. Here he says. Practical he says. If one daily sees the deity in the temple, he must come, he cannot but come. Like a drunkard, very addicted in drinking. Sir, run. Where is liquor shop? Where is liquor shop? Where is liquor shop? Where is liquor shop? Isn't it? Addicted. So one, the sneha stage has come, is addicted. Where is temple? Where is Radha Krishna? Where is beautiful Shyam Sundar? Where shall I go and see? Daily come. This is what. Understand me? What Bhakti Vedanta purport says? Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Are you understanding? It is all here, all here. Therefore, it is everything in my book. But you try to understand it, Baba. Go deep, deeper most region. Then you collect gem and value gem. Don't float in the surface of the ocean, then you collect fish only. And Bhakti Vedanta Swami doesn't want that you collect fish. Fulfill the mission of human life. He says, mission of human life. Be intelligent. Don't be full. Understand my language? Don't be full. Be intelligent. Try to understand Bhakti Vedanta purport. Try to understand. Baba, full. Are you full? Are you understanding? Are you ever touching it? Ever touching it? It's like touch stone. If you can touch, if you are fortunate to touch it, immediately attraction is there. Yes. You are far away from it, Baba. Not touching. Such a fool. Thinking himself, very intelligent, fool thinks, I am very intelligent. Great fool. Thinking himself, very intelligent. Are Baba. Great fool. Asatyan namna satyastam pragyam badancho vasose. Isn't it? Arjuna was thinking himself very wise. But when Sisyate aham sadhimantam prapanno, and he says, I become your Sisya. Please sadhima. Please discipline. Then asatyan pragyam badancho. Asatyan namna susanta pragyam badan. You're number one fool thinking yourself Pandit. You fool. First chastisement. First chastisement is Guru's chastisement. Thinking yourself Pandit, learned, number one fool. Pandit that never lament, you are lamenting and thinking. Pandit, learned? Such a fool you are, thinking I am intelligent, very intelligent. A fool. So, when this sneha stage comes, then he becomes attracted to the beautiful form of Krishna. Understand? That is the, result, fruit. Phalena parichoyute. That is the phalena parichoyute. It is just from the fruit. Then fruit, it's just from the fruit. Then you can daily come to temple. Here is the Prabhupada said, daily. If one daily sees the deity in the temple. Who? Who comes? Who sees? Who sees beautiful form of Shyam Sundar? Oh, how beautiful is Krishna here. Where is liquor shop? Where is temple? Where is Radha Krishna temple? It's nice Shyam Sundar form. Where shall I go? Sneha. Do you understand? That is the test. So he will say the ever new, ever fresh, Krishna's form, Krishna's beauty never grows old, Krishna never grows old. Nitya navana vayamana. Every moment, newer, fresh. Do you see the same form every day? Fool. Say, I have gone there. Krishna Balaram gone there, I have seen. You fool. Have you seen? Same. Ever new, ever fresh, ever new. I have not seen such beauty. Daily comes. This is Sneha. At that time, there is no satiation in seeing the beauty of Krishna. No satiation. Koti netra nahi dilo sobe dilo dui, tahate nimesha Krishna ki dekhiba mui. Then says, this rascal Brahma doesn't know how to create nicely. Chastises Brahma. This rascal. He doesn't know how to create nicely. He gave only 2 eyes to me. Never gives crores of eyes. How can you see the beauty of Krishna? Such rascal is. This is Sneha stage. Understand? Jagdish Pandit. This Sneha only gave 2 eyes. Never gave crores of eyes. All I gave 2 eyes, again eyelids are there. Blinking. Why can I see the beauty of Krishna? This is Sneha. Again another symptom of Sneha, that he will become very greedy to hear Krishna Katha. Yes. Then he says, rascal Brahma gave me 2 years. Arbuda Karna. He didn't give me millions of years, only gave 2 years. Isn't it? And deaf here, deaf. You can't hear. Deafness is there. No satiation. There is no satiation seeing the beauty of Krishna. No satiation seeing Krishna Katha. Do you understand? Here more and more. And again another says, chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And taste the mellow, Namamruta, nectarian mellow emanating from the holy name. So sweet. Testing. Then what says? Na jane ko te ko madhu श्याम नामी आछे गो नेको तेको मधु श्याम नामी आछे गो बदन छाड़ीते नहीं पारे बदन छाड़ीते नहीं पारे. Such sweetness is there in the name of Shyam. Such nectarian sweetness is there in the name of Shyam. Achyutananda. Testing. Such nectarian sweetness is the name of Shyam. Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. Such sweetness is there, nectarian sweetness in the name of Shyam. My tongue doesn't want to leave it for one moment. So, where is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. Is chanting? How many? 16 hours, so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Finished. Then test stool. So, नाना कोते को मधु श्याम नामे आछे गो बदन छाड़ीते ना पारे. Such nectarian sweetness, honey is there in the name of Shyam. My tongue doesn't want to leave it for a moment where it is. Therefore, Prabhupada says, chant the holy name of the Lord. Who chants, Baba? Are you chanting? Are you chanting? Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. Chanting? Huh? This is Sneha stage. You understand? Chanting, testing, never ceases. The tongue will never cease chanting. Oh, such sweet nectarian honey I am tasting, how can I? Stop it! This is Sneha. Do you follow? This is Sneha. Then it becomes more condensed, then it comes Mana. Sneha. Next condensed stage is Mana. Mana means what you say in English? Somebody has pouting counter love due to confidential familiarities. Somebody gave this translation. I don't know. Yes, counter love, Mana. Pouting counter love due to confidential familiarities. That is Mana. When this Mana stage, this is very wonderful. In this wonderful stage, this Krishna is beloved, isn't it? Beloved, most beloved. For most beloved, that one bhav comes in Ujjvala Nilamani, that is known as Adakhinya bhav. Rupa Goswami has mentioned Adakhinya bhav. What is that? Adakhinya bhav means he becomes very grave. Do you understand? Lover becomes very grave. And due to this gravity, he hides his sentiments, bhav. Do you understand? Never expresses it because of this gravity. That is known as Adakhinya bhav. In Ujjvala Nilamani it says, this is Mana. This stage, in this stage, one feels the pangs of separation, viraha dasa. Understand me? Viraha dasa. Krishna, the love has two sides. Lover, beloved, Vishoy, Astroy. Do you understand? Krishna is the Priti, Vishoy, object of love, and Premi Bhakta, Gopis, Radharani, that type of bhaktas, they are Priti, Astroy, the abode of love, isn't it? So there is loving reciprocations. So in this Mana stage, Krishna is very dear to his devotees. Krishna always wants, but so Krishna's loving dealings are there. But in this Mana stage, the lover, what he says, because of his gravity, he develops abhimana, sulkiness. Do you understand? Develops sulkiness, then he disregards it. And later, he laments. Kanya kahe puna dhikmor buddhi abhimane harailu kanuguna nidhi. Then he cries, laments, condemns himself, I am such a fool, I disregarded the loving dealings of my most beloved. I disregarded it. Thereby, I lost it. Then he feels the acute pang of separation. This is Mana. When Mana becomes more condensed, then it becomes Pranaya. Therefore, say Pranaya Vikruti. Pranaya, in Pranaya stage, Rupa Goswami says in Ujjvala Nilamani, he uses one word that says Visrambha. Visrambha means Abhinna Manana. That means in that stage, beloved, lover, that means Radharani, never thinks her own body, mind, life, intelligence is different from Krishna's. Do you understand? Abhinna Manana. Thinking non-different. Abhinnata. That is pranaya. Understand me? Oneness. That's pranaya. So, therefore, is oneness. Is Abhinna Manana. Therefore, the garment of Radharani is blue. Blue. Nilamani. Do you understand? Is Abhinna. This is because in the heart, Ujjvala Nilamani is there. So the garment is blue. Then, when pranaya becomes more condensed, then it's called raga. It's known as raga. So in this raga stage, for the beloved, if he suffers, do you understand? Very severely if he suffers for beloved, do you understand? Still, it seems to be very pleasing. Suffering seems to be pleasing in that stage. Tomar lagya kolunkar har kolai purte sukha. You understand? So, people and brother, they are criticizing Radharani. Radharani is a, what is it? Unchaste prostitute. Do you understand? Koba nadane, nadate jamunang pulinang manu, Radhara me kurota bavad. Whoever who is not going to the Jamuna to fetch water, if Radharani goes, becomes prostitute, kurota. Such criticism is there. Do you understand? So this rag stage, such nasty criticism becomes very pleasing. Therefore, Alright, oh Syam, for you, this nasty criticism is like a nice garland for me, I'll put around my neck. Understand? This is raga. Then, raga becomes more condensed and becomes anuraga. And then anuraga stage, you'll see ever fresh, newer releasement. You'll get aswada, newer releasement. And soipirati anuraga bakhanite tile nuton hoy. Every moment it becomes newer releasement, not same time of releasement every moment you will get. Do you understand? Do you think the beauty of Krishna is there in Krishna? He says no. You say yes. How you say no? Understand what he says? That's the fact. How it newer, Baba? It is the eye of the beloved. Understand me? Eye of the lover. Krishna is beloved. Eye of the lover. Premi Bhakta. It is his eye. It depends on the eye. Eye of Premi Bhakta. Krishna's beauty, however, newer. You understand? In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kaviraj Goswami has written that thing, quoting Krishna's words. Amar madhurya nitya nava hoy, so prema anurupa bhakta aswadoy. Do you follow? Amar madhurya nitya nava hoy, so prema anurupa bhakta. My madhurya, my beauty, sweetness of my beauty, every moment is newer. The bhakta, premi bhakta releases according to his eagerness. Do you understand? According to his or her eagerness. This is Anuraga Dasa. One wonderful event takes place in this Anuraga Dasa. What is that? That if there is union, Sambhoga, do you follow? Sambhoga, in that union, Sambhoga time, even a kalpa seems to be a movement. Do you follow? When there is Ras dance, there is Sambhoga, union. Brahmaratri, for one night of Brahma, Ras dance continues. Isn't it? From one night, what is the calculation? So long period. You cannot calculate. One night of Brahma. Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali. 4 yugas come 1,000 times. 1,000 times. Calculate how many years. That is one night of Brahma. So long period of Rasa dance continued. But the gopis thought of it. It is like a flash of a lightning. Chick, came and went out. So long period seems to be a movement, the flash of lightning. This is wonderful event takes place in this Anuraga Dasa. Understand me? Again, in the Viraha Dasa is a union. Virodasa. Jugaitam nimisena. That is Virodasa. Jugaitam nimisena. One movement seems to be long, very long juga. Jugaitam nimisena chakshusa prabhusaitam sunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. That is the wonderful event takes place in this Anuragadasa. Do you understand? So, this is wonderful event in Anuragadasa. And gopis in Rasarajani, when Krishna, do you understand what to say? Disappeared. Suddenly disappeared. Suddenly disappeared. From the Ras dance, taking Radharani with him. All gopis, they are crying, lamenting. Isn't it? What they are saying? What they are saying? The 10th canto. Srimad Bhagavatam, I quoted that verse that day. You quote. Datte sujata saranam bhuram stanesu bhitasane priyadadhimayi karkasesu. Tena atavingata tad vyathade na king swit krupadi vibhramati dhir bhavat ayusam naha. That the verse. Datte sujata saranam bhuram stanesu bhitasane priyadadhimayi karkasesu. Tena atavingata tad vyathade na king swit krupadi vibhramati dhir bhavat ayusam naha. That the verse.